Welcome y'all to Dominate Your World Studios. It's me, Spencer, here. This is about to be a little bit different because we're going to study Martha. And honestly, I think it's about to be a series because Martha, how Jesus is viewed and how we view Jesus. And it's really all in John 11. And I just got to read. This ain't even about to be, it's really about to be exciting. Chapter 11, John. Now a certain man was sick, named Lazarus of Bethany, in the town of Mary and her sister Martha. It was that Mary which anointed the Lord with ointment and wiped his feet with her hair, whose brother Lazarus was sick. Therefore his sisters sent unto him, saying, Lord, he whom thou lovest is sick. Jesus heard, and then he said, This sickness is not unto death, but the glory of God, that the Son of God might be glorified thereby. Now, in 5, it's really interesting because it says, Now Jesus loved Martha. What? The sisters came to Jesus and said, the man you love is dead. Cool. But in 5, the Bible, John said, Jesus loved Martha, comma. I ain't said y'all always talking about Mary doing something, and what Mary put her hair right up in there. Mary wiped his feet with her hair, but Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. First of all, when we later on, I'll tell you the first part because it's Martha's house, not Mary's house. Martha's house, not Mary's house, and so it ain't that big, but that has to do all of the why she if Jesus comes to your house, then you want to be ready. I guess it's still going, so we're gonna keep on. I'm gonna do this anyway. So he told that he was sick. He rode 2 days, still in the same place where he was, and then after that he said to us, "Let us go into Judea again." His disciples saying to him, "Master, the Jews of late sought to stone thee, and goest thou again?" Right? Stop, because Jesus, he didn't care. He was like, "I'm about to die, so let's go back up there," because he said he was the light of the world. And then he goes back to our Lazarus sleepeth, but I go and that I may awake him out of the sleep. Like Jesus was prophesying the whole time about Lazarus. Like when I get there, he'll be alive. But Thomas, they call him Didymus, said to the fellow disciples, "Let us also go, that we may die with him." Man, like they was cutting. That's cat right there. Man, yeah, let us go with Jesus up there, cause so we can all die with him. And so then Lazarus in the grave says 4 days, but Bethany was not 15 furlongs, which is not far. And the Jews came to Martha and Mary to confront them or comfort them concerning their brother. Then Martha, as soon as she heard that Jesus was coming, went to meet him. Mary, right there. Now, Jesus comes, and Martha decides to run out to Jesus. Mary, having a little attitude, sitting there because her brother dead, she don't even move. Okay, so now who's running for Jesus at this point? Martha not. So this is showing you that Martha's faith. We're gonna go and watch. Here it goes. Then Martha said unto Jesus, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. So she tried to chap him up a little bit too. You should have been here. But this is Martha again. But I know that even now, whatsoever thou wilt ask of God, God will give unto thee. So she still showed you the super faith. Like Martha right here is confirming Jesus in front of everybody and confirming her faith that he really can do it. Jesus said unto her, once again Jesus prophesied, thy brother shall rise again. Martha said unto him, I know that he shall rise again in the resurrection at the last day. First of all, Jesus is talking directly to Martha in this whole John 13. And then Jesus says, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. And he says, do you believe this? So she like, okay. She said to him, yeah, Lord, I believe that thou art the Christ, comma, the Son of God, comma, which come into the world. So after that, she just left. She confirmed. Then when it says, when she said, so said, she went her way, called Mary secretly, because remember the people was in the house, saying, the master is come and calleth for thee. We don't see Jesus saying, where's Mary? At all. Martha decided to do this. So, as soon as she heard that, she rose quickly and came unto him. That's Mary. Now, Jesus was not yet coming to the town, but was in the place where Martha met him. So, Jesus was really still over there, but y'all, he was really over there because of the Jews trying to kill him. And remember, the Jews were at Martha and Mary's house. So, now it gives you a little backstory. Jesus didn't run up over there at Lazarus' place because the Jews is over there. But now, but he was in the same place that Martha met him. The Jews then which were in the house and comforted her when they saw Mary that she rose up hastily and went out, followed her, saying, she goeth unto the grave to weep there. So they didn't know where she was going, because remember Martha did it privately. That way they wouldn't send the bad guys after Jesus. Then when Mary was come where Jesus was and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. Mary just repeated what Martha said. Okay, so Mary once again following behind Martha. When Jesus therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews also weeping which came with her, he groaned in the spirit and was troubled. He was troubled. So since he was troubled, he just asked, where did you lay him? And they said to him, come see. Now 35 is his favorite verse. Jesus wept. So then the Jews was like, Jesus could have saved him. Why, if he loved him so much? And then Jesus came up to the stone and said, take away the stone. Martha, once again, here go Martha talking to Jesus. The sister of him that was dead said unto him, Lord, by this time he stinketh, for he hath been dead 4 days. Jesus said unto her, said I not unto you? Did not tell you that if you would believe, you should see the glory of God? Didn't I tell you, Martha? So like Jesus and Martha was talking this whole time. Then they took away the stone where the dead was laid, and Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank you that thou hast heard me, and I knew that thou hearest me always. But because of the people which stand by, the Jews, Martha, everybody, I said that they may believe that thou hast sent me. And when he had thus spoken, he cried out loud, was Lazarus come The dead came forth bound hand and foot in grave clothes, and his face was bound about with a napkin. Jesus said unto them, loose him and let him go. And here comes the important part. Then came to Mary and had seen the things which Jesus did, believed on him. But some of them went their way to the Pharisees and told them. That's it on Martha today. Martha, in this passage, first of all, was loved by Jesus. And I don't know who else it mentions this love by Jesus, but this is right there in the Bible. Okay? So Martha was loved by Jesus, one. She knew who Jesus was, and she was willing to run to him, two. Then she had confidence that if he was there, Lazarus would be healed. Now, that Jesus said he was with me and you all the time. So that means everywhere you go, Jesus goes, and healing for people like Lazarus unto raising of the dead. Then you get where Martha says, oh, then Martha, so smart, she don't tell the Jews. She sends Mary up to Jesus, but Mary can't say nothing more than what Martha said. If you would have been here, my brother would have been alive. But to finish it off, even when Jesus talked to Martha again, which, hey man, that means he loved her. I say not unto thee, if you would have believed, you should see the glory of God. God doesn't cause situations, but he does look for every situation to get glory. And that's one more thing from Martha. Martha knew whether he was there or whether he said it or whether Jesus talked to you, which he said he's your mediator, that Jesus would raise Lazarus from the dead and heal the sick. So that's Dominate Your World Studio today. We're going to do some more on Martha next Saturday. Dominate your thoughts, dominate your actions, dominate your world.